So this is pretty bad of me because I've left this coax, I've worked out there's about 13 or 14, nearly 40 feet of this stuff here, and it's super expensive. And I've just left it out for 3 years, and I'm trying to work out, is it any good? So let's cut the end off and strip it back a foot or so and see if we can detect how far the moisture's been sucked up. Let's just cut the end off this, see what happens. Ooh. So that's what it looked like that side, but we'll need to strip it, I think. Let's just get my knife. We'll go down, well, cut a foot off, say 30 centimetres, about there. Now let's strip this. That's definitely gone that far. Another foot. Oh, it's slowly getting there. Oh gosh, I can actually feel the wet. Right, let's take 2 foot off. I can actually feel it wet. Now, Messi and Poloni do a berry flex, which has got like a gel. So if you did get a pinprick, it wouldn't be so bad. Completely dry there. Good. All right, so that's about 1 metre I've lost. How do we test this? I'll put a connector on. So this is EcoFlex 15 from, I think it was SSB Electronics. This is before I knew anything about Messi and Poloni. And that's why it's so blooming heavy. I know I've got a couple of connectors for this. Ideally I want one end type and one PL259. Anyway, let's chop a bit off. Rubbish, look at that. Oh, I can actually feel it wet. Alright, take 1 metre off, about 3 feet. Ooh. Could use these as a bit of a cosh, couldn't you? What have I just cut off? What side? Oh, blimey. Was it this side? Or was it doing that side? Oh no. So that's the good side. This is the bad side. And the end. Now here's a question. Why does wet coax, why is it bad? I assume it's something to do with impedance. I don't know. I should have studied better. Slightly tarnished. Another foot. This was about £6 or £7 a metre, which is expensive. All right, we're good to go. Connectors. Come in. That's WhatsApp. That's lucky. So, I know I've got EcoFlex 15, EcoFlex 10. That looks massive. There's one. I seem to remember this is a little bit like metal work rather than fitting coax connectors. I'll show you the construction of these things. Right, that's an N type. So that'll go in there. N, lovely. We trim back this and that just push fits, I seem to remember. That will slide, whoops, that will slide up inside. Alright, let's cut another piece off. And then we'll test it. I've got meter and stuff. So I should really look at the specs for this, how much I'm supposed to be peeling back. Let's peel that back, because I'm assuming we could try and fit that over this. Done it. And then we push that inside the sleeve, do we? Oh yeah, there we go. Ah! EcoFlex 15 fitting instructions. Oh, I've done a video on it. EcoFlex 15, here we go. Remove, oh, we only need a tiny bit. 6 to 7 mil, it says. Okay, so what the book's saying is I've got to cut this now all the way down to the core right here. Without cutting the core completely off. And only wants 6 or 7 mil. So let's chop this at tape measure. Otherwise we'll not get this dielectric off, you know. Now, I've lost my really nice cutters. I don't really want to use needle nose. How does this come off? Lovely. There's a ton of stuff I haven't done, including putting this on. Oh, sod it. It's like the old story where you try and put a PL259 on and then forget to put the sleeve on to start with. Oh. We'll just have to faff around, see if we can do it. Save us recutting it, although I know what I'm doing now, so it should only be a few moments. Ah, right, no, wrong way around. It's the other way around. Once that on first, like a washer thing, then we put that on. Then we peel all this back again. Make sure we don't get a short, you know. Am I lucky? Oh, good. Now this somehow fits on there. But I seem to remember the last time I did this, I had to file it slightly. Just take the sharp edges off. Oh yes. Good. I think I should trim that back. What do you think? I'll find my cutters. My cutters. Scissors or something. I think we're going to have to put this in a bloody vice. Oh, I just can't get the thread going. Got it. Right, so that one's started. Right, swap over and do the other one. Then we'll get the multimeter out. See how badly I've done it. I just realised actually I probably didn't need N-type. Never mind, never mind. Never mind. We'll do an N-type, that's fine. So it doesn't really matter, N-types or what is this one? This is a PL259. But we have to solder it. I'm not very good at soldering. Alright, I've been faffing around for a minute. I don't know what I've recorded and what I've got, but I'm down to, I think I know the dimensions because I've kind of mucked around here. Let's just see if it will go on. I do have to put a bit of a solder blob in there, look. I don't like doing, so I'm not very good at that. That's when Mike comes and helps, you know. Okay, so rotate very slightly to the right. I mean, who needs... I don't need solder. Is that all the way on? Do you know what? Oh, it should go on. Bash it. I reckon it now sticks out too far, doesn't it? I reckon that needs to be even shorter still. We'll find out. Let's put it in. So that just sticks out and no more. He doesn't want anyone to go on that far. So I've got to, oh shit, I've got to cut more of that off and then I'll never get this back on. So if that's there, that sticks out too far, so we won't be making a good connection. So, sod it. I don't know where my barcode cutters are, you see. I found these. I've never really liked them, but they might work. They might, just might. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, okay. Right, so we need to solder that. Do we? Can't I just glue it on? It's going to go anywhere, is it? It's solid. Let's just get the meter out a minute. So I'm just doing continuity on a temporary basis. We will solder this. I'll go next door. Just make sure, you know, we've got the basics. Oh, we haven't got a short. Handy. But we need to take this off, get the soldering iron out, which, have I got a soldering iron in here? No, Lockie's got one next door. We'll go next door and sort it. It's for the VHF setup. The trouble is the tower goes up. I've got a little pump up tower thing. It goes up about 8 meters. 3H24, what's that? 25, 26 feet. I don't know if I've got enough coax. We'll need the right size spanners and stuff. But I have got. I specifically bought these because of the little jaws. I mean, they are genuinely really crap, but it means I can get them. So I put an antenna up yesterday on a temporary basis, which is the antenna I'll be using. On Saturday. Bloody hell. Alright, number 2. Obviously these are metric adjustables. Oh, blimey. You know what, you're in a rush and nothing works? That'll be an end type. N-type to N-type, type to N-type. Alright, N-type PL, there we are. Just on a temporary basis. One 500. Best SW was 1.02. The point is, it works. Good. Got to get off now because Wendy wants me home to let somebody in the house to do something. So there we are. I don't know. Impedance seems okay. So let me know in the comments if I've done the right thing. I just don't know. All right. See you next time. Bye for now.